Yes, team. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Liverpool are clear, 6 points ahead of the rest of these bums in the league. The rivals are unhappy. They're crying, sitting there, rubbing their tears. Liverpool win again. Hey, listen, at least we didn't throw away another 2-0 lead, man. Hey, first half was cold, second half, I don't know what that was. But guys, it's a call in. I want to hear from all of you guys. So I'll throw the link in a second. I'm sure the guys will join me as well. Smash a like, obviously throw your thoughts in the comments as well. But listen, guys, feel free to jump in, click the link, come in and chop it up for 3 minutes, man. I'm sure there's plenty of Liverpool fans that have something to say about this game. So let me make sure I get the link ready for you guys. You want to jump in, blood? Okay. Bear with me, guys. Let's get the link thrown in there, and then you guys can. But now I'm happy, man. I'm so happy. Another win. Let's keep moving, man. Link to. All right. Right. There's the link pinned. I'll pin that now for you guys. Hold on. Let's get that pin right. Pin that. There's the link, guys. There's the link. Yeah, there's a link. Jump in, people. Jump in. Big up to Red Scout. Big up to John. Big up to Scraps, man. Big up to the guys, man. Big up. I think Sav will probably. Yeah, let me have a look now. Sav should be jumping over. I should have ended his stream. He'll jump in. Yeah, man. Let's get this guy, man. Liverpool again, man. Another 3 points. Table's looking good. Ekitike, what a performance from him. Kirkes, on the other hand, oh my God, bro. The way he played in the game, outstanding for me as well. The way that Kanate and Virgil again, and Kanate just winning every aerial duel, just dominant. Nah, the team is getting there, guys. We only got 45 minutes of it, but we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Yeah, definitely. Big up to Morris as well in the building. Guys, the link is pinned. You want to jump in, chop it up. Let's get it, man. Let's go. You're right, Scrap. Slot 45, man. Hey, if that's what we have to run for the rest of the season, bro, we'll run it, man. Slot 45. Let's just run it, man. As long as we can get the victory, we're good. Hey, normally you have to stay in the game and watch the whole game because we like to score late, but today didn't need a late goal. Didn't need no late heroics. Just get the job done, get out of there. Derby day, 3 points, and move. There you go. All right, John. I might as well throw you in, John, the deep and early stages, bro. Hold on, let's get you in, bro. Big screen, John.
He said.
I'm good, my bro. What are you saying, man?
Hey man, happy we got the win in it, but I don't know how you feel in it, but I feel like for how poor that second half was, I do feel a bit underwhelmed.
Cool.
If that makes sense. I just feel like we didn't grab a hold of possession a lot. Second half. I do feel like Slot should have maybe made changes at right back, either like put Dom at right back or bring on Frimpong, because I didn't really feel like Bradley had the best of games. I feel like Grealish was getting way too much joy on that left side, innit? But in terms of the subs, I think the subs were poor. Apart from Jones, I think Jones was and it's not much that I always praise Jones, but I have to give Jones his praise because obviously he's the only player that was trying to grab a hold of possession and obviously keep ball to feet and keep it moving, whilst everyone was just playing passes that were just going straight back to them. You know what I'm saying? But he was the only one that tried to grab control of that midfield. So yeah, it's a bit worrying going forward how we again conceding goals, and I do feel like Bradley was at fault not closing down Grealish, but also I think McAllister was up for not even for leaving. Was it who's the guy who's called
Just again.
just a gay? Yeah. I feel like he left his man. So yeah, overall I'll give it like a 6.5 performance overall. But again, like the win is most important, isn't it? So I don't know how you feel about how did you feel about like Verts coming on?
Didn't do well, but I don't know. The game was in a balance where they were dominating, and I think he probably got brought on to alleviate some of the pressure him and Isak, or to kind of probably change the favor or change the game in our favor. But it just is what it is, isn't it? Like, and he was out there on the left wing. At least people's got to see him on the left wing and seeing that's not where we need to play him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that little cameo there.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think people should write Verts off too tough like that because again, it's like I was just thinking about it today. I was like, you know what, Dom has been probably one of our best players, and last season obviously wasn't. He was okay. First season, you could tell he was just trying to get used to the league, innit? So he wasn't really the best in his first season. So that's why, like for me, when I look at Verts, obviously he's coming from Bundesliga as well. Like I would give him that grace because you can only look at someone like Dom and you look at him now. He's taken to the league very well now at this point in his career. So I say just get. I say with Verts, let's not write him off too quick. But obviously, what we're seeing now is it's not as promising signs, but we move in it 3 points. So that's all that matters, I guess.
His way, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying?
But listen, big up, broski, man. I'll
Big
chop
up,
up. I disagree with the Bradley one, but
okay,
obviously your
that's
view
cool.
of the game, innit? But I
Alright.
disagree with it. I
Alright.
think I'll tell you while you're here before I bring the next person in.
That's cool.
I thought Bradley had a lot to do in the game. He kept him quiet. There was nothing apart from the cross. Let's be honest. Apart from the cross from Grealish, what else did he do in the game?
With Grealish?
Yeah, I'm not asking you. I'm just saying in general. Let's just think about it.
I just feel like Everton saw that side as a promised land. Hence why they kept, as well as all the hoof balls, because there was a lot of hoof balls on there from there, and especially the first half. I do feel like they kind of targeted that side, and for me, when a team chooses to target a certain side, they see that side as a weakness, and I feel like although Grealish probably wasn't like, I won't call him as the most potent winger. He's not my type of winger. He's not my type of player anyway. But again, it's like there was a lot of threat. The only threat that was coming from Everton was on that side.
No, but then but all right, John. I'm gonna let you because I got Joshua.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Someone can look busy. Someone can look like they're doing something. But then I ask again, apart from the cross, what did Grealish do? Because that means we're saying Grealish was dominating in the game. First off, I didn't see Grealish.
No, of course.
So that means Bradley must have done his job, right? We can agree that he must have, because he can't be not in the game and then say the other guy didn't play well.
I don't. You know what it is? I think with Everton, they weren't playing a lot. They weren't playing a lot of ball to feet in the first half, because for the first half there's a lot of hoofing going about. So I don't think Grealish even really got much joy with ball to feet.
Because he kept losing the ball. Bradley was roughing him up. The first couple of tackles, he roughed him up.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I think second half.
Yeah, go on. I'll let you go.
That's why I disagree.
Big up, bro.
That's cool. Big up.
John, do me a favor. If you're around, because I might, depending on how many callers we get, if you're cool and you're chilling, I'll leave and I'll see. If not, we don't get enough, we'll get everyone in and we'll just have a discussion then. I think
that's cool.
I might do that. So I'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm still gonna be looked in the chat, so that's cool.
All right, cool.
Peace.
Big up, bro. Josh, man, you ready, my guy? Yeah, Joshua is ready, man. Big up, my bro.
Yeah. You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah. You can hear me well?
Talk to me, man. Can hear you great, bro.
Cool, man. Taylor Two Hearts. First and foremost, though, like, because you guys are talking about the Grealish thing, I do have to touch on that, because to be honest with you, Grealish is an example of a player who he needs to be a maverick. This is the reason why Mavericks are Mavericks, and they shouldn't be put into systems. They need to have that license to play ball. In that Man City system, he all of his powers were being undermined by that system. He needs to be a Maverick. And to be honest with you, you said he didn't do much. he was causing him a problem. He was causing him a headache. He was their outball. He was their man that, yes, he beat Bradley a number of times. And every time he got on the ball, you saw.
When did he beat him a number of times?
He beat him in the
first
half, second half, number of times.
When did he beat him? Explain to me.
It's not that he's like, it's not because when I say beat him, it's not because of the fact that he's taking him on or he's going past him and he's running past him or
that's
stuff
the meaning
like
of
that.
beating a player though.
No. He had him constantly. Bradley, in the back of his mind, Bradley's thinking, Grealish, where's Grealish? And that battle that he had with him constantly means that he had the beating of him, because Bradley not only had to foul him a number of times, but he got the yellow card. It was our weakest side in that game. Normally we would be talking about Kirkis in the past 4 games, how bad Kirkis is. Today we're talking about Bradley and how Bradley wasn't on it. Listen, if you look at the game and how Grealish played it, he, not, as I said, not only was he their outball, not only was he that for them, but he was also he was creating the chances for them. Anytime that Everton looked potent or looked dangerous, it was because of Grealish. So look, I thought Bradley was poor. But I thought the whole game, the whole team was poor in the second half. But you know what? I have to bring it back, and let me bring it back, because I wanted to start this whole thing off by saying it's a game of 2 halves, man. It's a game of 2 halves. In that first half, there was a reason why we looked so good. Why did we look so good? Because it was the first time that we've seen a team with only 2 changes. That's Kirkis and Hugo Ekitike. Apart from that, the team was the same as last season. So we was way more cohesive than we've ever been. That's the reason why we look so good. And throughout that first half, there were so many beautiful moments where that midfield 3 was interchanging beautifully. We have a beautiful interchange with them where sometimes we played a double pivot, or sometimes we played a lone 6 and pushed the 2-8s up. And it was so nice to see. And it works because they can all interchange so well. All of them can play either the double pivot, they can play a lone 6, or they can play as the 2-8s or the 2-10s. So it works so well. But that second half, it just started off. We was crap from the first whistle of the second half. Do you know what I mean? The first 5 minutes, both teams were giving away the ball, but it just carried on throughout the whole of the second half. And you can see that the nervousness from the crowd, it seeped onto the pitch. Look at the last thing that Virgil did in that game. You don't see Virgil doing them type of things. Not in the 92nd minute. You could see that the nervousness from the crowd like seeped on, and everybody was just giving the ball away. But you know where it started from? It started from Ali's kicking. Ali and his distribution.
Josh, I'm gonna big up, bro. I'm gonna let you go. But Josh, do me a favor, stay, because I want to get you back in, and I want to get in John as well, because I feel like I know, man. You man are cooking my guy Bradley for no reason, but I hear it. Your points are valid, and we'll let the points land. I'll get JP in. Big up, bro.
What was the talk on Bradley?
And then we're cooking him, man.
Oh yeah. I had to listen to Gravenberch before I jumped on, because he had his little interview and that, bro. It just happy, bro. The man's smiling so much, bro. He's just happy, bro. He said that he said this season the midfield's been given the freedom to. He said last season I had to stay in the 6 and that, but he said this season they give me the freedom to go up top if I want. So yeah, it worked out for him perfect. And he said because he's like, I want more goals and assists because I don't think I scored last season. I'm like, you got 4 goals last season, bro. Man, don't even think he scored. That's how bad it is, bro. But it's good, man, because he's got 2 this season already, bro. Remember, we're only 5 games in, so
a couple of assists as well to boot, man.
Yeah, man.
JP, big up, man.
Hey, big up, man. Big up, Sav. How everybody doing? 5 wins in a row. It's 6 if you count Champions League. Feeling nice.
Talk to us, man. How are you, bro? How's things?
Yeah, well, again, it's never easy watching a Liverpool game right now. you have a little stress. First half was real comfortable. You sit back, sipping a little juice, you're in air condition, taking in the big screen. And then second half, Liverpool doing Liverpool, what they're doing right now, just conceding goals, right? But I just came on here to kind of to just talk with Savage because I mentioned something when Indy watched along with him, and I feel like I didn't want to type it to explain it a little more, but it was like we were perfect in the first half, but it wasn't really threatening in the left half, in the left side of the pitch, right? And why I said that is because the type of team we building and the type of team that we have, we supposed to be threatening on both sides, right? And with that, it will give Everton like you're penning them in like they can't breathe, like so let's say like we have a Gravenberch on the left. Just picture a Gravenberch type play on the left. Everton on the right they can't breathe, on the left they can't breathe, in the middle they can't breathe, and with the type of style that we playing where we don't have that kind of traditional six. If you're playing that type of system, you can't afford to have one side weaker than the next side. I'm not sure if you understand what I'm saying, but like with Real Madrid, they had the Toni Kroos, the Modric, and the reason why they used to get away with no kind of tradition is because on both wings is threats. And to the point about it is that the team can't breathe it because they could breathe on the left side, giving them an outlet to kind of play, right? But that's what I just wanted to explain because
that makes sense.
Yeah, and to me personally, for the other two callers, if you want to get me back into me personally, Bradley had a real good game. It showed why Bradley, when we playing tricky wingers, he needs to play. I'm not comfortable with Frimpong. I haven't seen Frimpong play yet, but people don't understand what it is to be a wing back. And Bradley coming up against one of the best wingers in the world. What did that winger do today? Did he score? Did he assist? Thank you. No, he did his job. Let's get out of there. People have to understand that Grealish is a world-class winger, and he's up, so he will look busy. He will look good. Your job as a wing back is to make sure Grealish doesn't get any GA, and once Grealish doesn't get any GA, Everton don't get no GA. Apart from the cross and the thing with Kirkes, all right, yeah, it happens, but basically Bradley did enough, and it shows why if we play in like a Vinicius or Kvaratskhelia, but we know Bradley had to be the man because he's our better defensive right backs, right? But just wanted to put that in because we can't complain, guys. 6 wins in a row, so I'm not coming out here to bash Liverpool.
Yeah,
perfect. What we all meant to do, right? So that's it, guys. I'll be wrong if you want to, as N say.
Yeah. I definitely.
More.
You might have to throw them into the Bradley debate and let them fight, blood. Let them scrap out some blood.
Do you know what, John? Big up. Josh, jump back in, bro. Anyone else? The link is there. If you want to come in, let us know because clearly we're in a civil war today, bro.
No, because I speaking from I played semi-professional football. My position is a right wing back, and I've been honest with you. I feeling it for Bradley when Bradley did his job, right? And it people don't understand what it means to be going up against a tricky winger. You're not going to it's not going to be easy, right? You can't be perfect. But to me, Bradley did his job. No assists, no goals from Grealish. He did his job. So
nah, Johnny, welcome back, bro. Where's Joshua as well?
Man, them hiding.
Nah, you man have problem with my boy Bradley today, bro. Like, what do you?
Nah, you know what it is.
You man like them looking busy guys, innit? The guys that look
nah, bro. Nah,
that's what you man like. Oh, he's getting cooked. What?
Nah. You know what it is
One
like.
cross.
Nah, it's not. You know what it is.
Sorry,
it's like Josh was alluding to. It's like I just like I'm not saying that like. First and foremost, like I think Bradley's a good defender in it, and I think to JP's point, I hear that point. That's a valid point. Like in regards to like obviously Grealish didn't obviously get a goal, assist or any GA, but again it's like there was. I feel like mentally Bradley struggled against Grealish in a sense where, like, obviously he's going up against you, he's getting a lot of joy, and it wasn't like Bradley was like roughing him up even second half. Okay, first half, I'll give you the fact that obviously nothing was really happening for Grealish. Like, obviously he was trying to make things happen, but given the way Everton were playing, or the type of football Everton were playing in the first
And
half,
Bradley locking him up, yeah.
okay, yeah, there wasn't much for Grealish to do.
Nah,
There
John,
wasn't...
you said enough. Nah, John, you said enough. Now you're attacking. Now you said enough because now you're telling me he didn't win the physical battle, but he won the mental battle. So now I have to judge my player on the mental battle. Now I have to go, his psyche was off today, so he was poor. But when he was 1v1, he won the 1v1s. Is that what we're doing now?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
He said that he mentally he would have to deal with Grealish. That's what he said.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying mentally and physically, battle for battle, second half, I thought Grealish got the better of Bradley, and there was a lot of joy on that side. That's all I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying? And plus, with Grealish not getting any GA today doesn't necessarily mean that obviously Bradley played well. It's just like, you could argue, okay, if you want, if I could give you the fact that obviously if you want to say that obviously Bradley just done enough, then fair enough in it. For me, I don't think he done enough. I don't think Bradley was good today, but that's just my opinion in it.
Hey, Joshua is running as well. Where is he, bro? Come and defend your boy, man.
But again, I don't want to make it like a Bradley team because again, not every,
Feels like
there was a lot of players that weren't good today. On that second half, you know what I'm saying? But again, I want to give praise to the players who were good, like Kirkis. I think that's probably Kirkis' best game in the Liverpool shirt. Like, he looked like the Bournemouth Kirkis. Do you get what I'm saying? So like winning all these duels, looking solid, in for the battle, putting a very good couple of crosses, but obviously there was no one in the box to obviously, you know what I mean, penetrate. But yeah, Kirkis was really good today. Really, really good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, man. JP, what's your thought? You're listening to him saying, Bradley lost the mental battle. You know what I mean?
As I said before, and I could sympathize with John because
don't sympathize.
I can understand where the thinking coming from, right? And this is what I try to. So when I was here and telling you when did Grealish beat his man, right? And think about it. The job for the wing back is to force Grealish backwards, right? I don't think it's one time Grealish beat his man, go down the line and make a cross with the left foot, right?
He didn't
right? So when we see Grealish gets the ball and he cuts back inwards to the back, he will beat Bradley because one, he's going into the inside and he's going on Bradley's left foot. So Bradley just tracking him and it looking like he beating him, but he just going backwards, right? So if somebody going backwards, that don't mean they're beating the man. Beating the man means that he's taking on Bradley, going down the line and crossing after crossing and crossing. Once Bradley forces him backwards, Bradley does his job, right? So Bradley has done that for the whole game. I haven't seen it. I could be wrong. But I haven't seen.
Apart from the goal, which we've already alluded to.
Yeah, right.
Apart from that,
every other battle. And I think ends the goal. He came back. He went backwards and crossed with the right. So he didn't actually go down the line and cross. I have to see it again, but I think he whipped it in with his right.
he left footed. He went byline and then across.
So apart from that, that is what you call beating the man, and that was once, right? And I mean,
once in 93 minutes, bro.
Yeah, right. So
that's cooking them right back. All right.
I understand what John's saying because remember, he's a good winger. John, he will look good. He's the only player who looked good for Liverpool.
Mind you, I've always maintained my position. I'm not a Grealish fan in it. I've never really rated him like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, he has some sort of threat with his dribbling and whatnot. Do you get what I'm saying?
So
and I feel like times.
Grealish, who was he bet? Who played well? Apart from Grealish, who played well?
On both teams or for Everton?
Everton. Apart from Grealish.
Enjoy.
I think Enjoy was good.
Actually, no. Kirkus had him today.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I don't think really anyone was really like a standout other than Grealish and maybe Enjoy. But again, like Kirk has, like my man said, like Kirk has done well.
Yeah, nah, man, it's a derby, man. A derby. Bradley do what he had to do. And now we on top of the league. We can sit back, watch all the football,
man. Of course.
relax. Right? It's a derby, so it had to expect a tough game, right?
Hey,
It's not easy game.
real quick, yeah. I don't know how you guys feel about Gakpo, but what's your feelings on Gakpo?
If I speak on Gakpo, I'm in big trouble. So I'm just
you're good, bro. Because I'm feeling I'm on the same boat. Because I just feel like for me, yeah, like I think he needs to be dropped, bro. Like I do think he needs to be dropped.
Because like even this like obviously man's young in it. So but I play football. I play on the left wing. If there's one thing that my coach tells me to do, go inside, go outside, just switch it up.
Yeah.
If you're always going on the inside, the defender's gonna know that. And he's going on the inside, but he's not even doing it correctly. Because Kirkus is overlapping. He comes
and he can't see the pass.
He's crossing it to Salah, who's not really got the jump on him anymore. And he's crossing it to defenders.
Hold on. When did Gakpo cross the ball to Salah in this game?
Nah, but even then, he's taking heavy touches when he's cutting in as well.
I just think Gakpo is he's a very predictable winger.
Hold on. Nah, you might want to be up here talking to us. When Sav asked the question, when did he cross it?
I don't remember specific moments.
He didn't do it.
But he probably did do it. It's Gakpo.
He didn't do it.
I'll be real. I didn't see Gakpo cross the ball to Salah in my I just have to say that in it. But again, like I think Gakpo again. I think passages of play when we're through on ball. I just feel like he has this tendency to drag the ball back or not see the pass and advance or be quick with the passing decisions. Like,
his decision making could be slow at times.
Yeah,
because there's no way you man can't tell me that on the counter attack today, Gakpo could have at least give it to Kirkus. Kirkus squares it across, ball tap.
Yeah, that one transition he messed up. He did. He didn't get past the first man, and that's true.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is he wasn't great today, but I don't know, man. There's today's game and then there's other games. But in today's game, like you're gonna have to show me where he done all them because we've seen it this season for sure. But I'm just trying to see if man are talking about this game or another game, bro. Because I've seen him try one cross all game, bro, and he didn't, and it was in the middle of the box. And I think Tarkowski headed it around. After that, he didn't cross it for the rest of the game. And I even checked his stats. Someone go check. I bet you he crossed it one time, bro.
Yeah, he had one where he tried to cross it with his left foot.
Yeah.
What's all your assessments on Gakpo then? Does he be dropped or you
can't drop him?
I mean, it's a rough one because obviously the gaffer keeps playing him, so that's because I'm guessing he does a lot of defensive work, bro. And I saw that in the first half this game as well. So I get it. Naturally, when we're talking about a winger, we should be talking about their attacking, but I can't just ignore the other part of the game because
of course.
And at the moment, we've got two left wingers. Rio is obviously cold going forward. He hasn't dealt with the defensive side of the game yet at all, bro. So you want to hang Kirkus out to dry in one of the games and try Rio straight away without. Yeah, I mean, we'll see against Southampton when Rio starts if he can do the defensive side as well.
But do you not think that this is like? Because I kind of feel sorry for Chiesa in my opinion, because I'm thinking, okay, the defense is if we're talking about the defensive side of what Gakpo brings, surely Chiesa can do that.
No, I'm with you. I hate the fact they don't start Chiesa, but the gaffer told us already, bro. He said I see Chiesa as a striker, so that's why that's why I don't bring him up when it comes to.
And then also with Chiesa fitness record, you don't want him doing that up and down. But let me just ask something for John and the guys who fighting on Gravenberch and they don't understand the type of football Liverpool playing, right? So if let's say you go and meet what is Gravenberch, right? Both of us are wingers.
Yeah.
Right? So you playing on the left, I play on the right. Savage is the manager. Savage comes in and says, hey, JP, you just stay up on top of the pitch. You don't have to run back. You just stay up, but you have to run back all the time. You think that would be fair?
But then at the same time, you are also the winger who scores 20
Yeah, but you think that would be fair? You think that would be Gakpo is helping the system to benefit Salah being free all the time. So it means that he will have to be doing a lot more defending. He'll have to be doing a lot more tracking back. And it's difficult for a winger to be tracking back and going forward and trying to get output at the same time because of the fitness and the work rate. Look at Wirtz as well. Wirtz, because we play in a system and a style where Salah is the outlet ball, Wirtz has to do a lot more running that he did in Germany, right? He already starts
I don't even
to
think
run more,
right.
right?
I don't even think this season Salah's actually been the outlet ball. If you look at the outlet ball this season,
no, but what I'm saying
it's
is
been
he's
left-hand
not
side
tracking back as much as the others, right? So if
Yeah.
you look at
Wait, Carl, why are you looking like a silhouette? Wait. Why is
Right?
Carl looking like a
So-
silhouette, bro?
I'm done.
Nah, bro. Oh, bro, you look like,
Right.
you look like one of them crime victims, blood, bro, with the deep
R&B cut, you know, R&B covers there, bro.
Nah, you know them. Nah, John, you know crime watching that, bro. But it's like, yeah, proper bag. You look like one of them.
Give me Bryson Tiller trap soul, you know.
Nah, but
Big
to be
up
fair,
to the
JP's
super
right,
chat
bro.
as well.
But in this particular game, because I want to be fair to Salah too, that never happened, bro. Salah defended, bro.
he came
I've
back
never
a
seen him
little
defend like this, bro. They defended with everyone back.
Yeah,
I loved it,
Because
bro.
I think Salah was where he was knowledgeable that Grealish badly needed a little help too. So
I also feel like obviously he's left, but if Luis Diaz was at the club right now, do you think he would start over Cody Gakpo?
100%.
Well, yeah, but he's better than him.
100%.
Yeah, it's better than him. So
There's
he would've
no
started.
debate. There's no debate.
Hey, John, do you want Diaz sold though, bro?
I don't recall. I don't recall.
All right.
I don't recall.
Right.
I did not recall.
Nah, because John, I remember you in the chat. Me and Sav was like keeping at all costs. Like,
Nah.
I'm
gonna say this. I did want Diaz out. What I said was, if we can bring in someone who is just as better on that left side, then yes, absolutely. I do think like we could have got that. There's probably like
who?
Somebody.
For an example, for the people that don't know ball. For an example.
And they have to be attainable as well. They can't just be like random ones.
Yeah, Diaz is one of the better wingers out there, so that's why we should have kept him. But
I agree.
Yo, you remember 2 years ago, Savage and Ends? We keep talking about there's not that many wingers that are better than Diaz, and then the fan base was like, "Nah, bum that. We need to sell him. He needs to go." And I'm like, "Yo, who else? Who are you gonna replace him with?"
If you live in the Liverpool bubble, then you'll just assume, then you just don't even bother to watch other football and stuff like that. Then it's easy to
There you
say
go.
this winger's better because you watched one Champions League game and a compilation, bro. But
yeah,
you'd be asking for more numbers out of Gakpo and Diaz and that, which is fair. And then I go and do a stream and I go to Ends. 1 second, let me just bring up all the wingers in the league. And then I realize they've scored more than all the wingers. I'm like, so you man asking for more, bro.
And they're about to make the same mistake. They're about to say the same mistakes. We need to sell Gakpo. I'm like, Gakpo is at least a top 5 wingers in this league, left winger in this league.
Yeah.
And you wanna get rid of him for what?
I do agree. Gakpo currently is very.
He needs to do better. Yes.
The reason why it's like that is because last season was his best season in terms of goal scoring and stuff like that. Obviously, he started feeling himself a little bit, and it was working for a minute. You can't be that like predictable and stuff like that unless you're the most predictable players. You have to be cold, bro. Like cold-hearted.
Robin type.
Robin, Van Persie. I know what they're gonna do. Cutting on that left foot. It's the whippers and that. So you got to change up the game a little bit more. But that's for the gaffer to tell him. You get me? Because you're still playing him, so he must see something else. But he does have to tell him
defensively, he did a good job today.
Yeah, he was really good
defensively, I think defensively he was really good today. So I think it's the offense that he maybe he's a little bit hesitant because again he's not used to Ekitike. Ekitike is as much as he's playing well, he's been on everybody's way. He's playing in everybody's path. So I think sometimes he wants space away from Ekitike, but Ekitike is playing the left inside forward, and sometimes Ekitike when he wants to cut back in, Ekitike is playing the 10, and he's not where he's supposed to be at times. So to me, I think that he's a bit confused. He's too hesitant, and then when you're hesitant in this league, you get you get pick, you get bump off the ball, and I think that's the issue he's having a little bit offensively. And also he needs to sometimes give it away to that overlap. He needs sometimes to be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me just play it. Let me just play it. I don't have to do this.
Hesitance is the correct word with Gakpo, 100%. Because
I feel like
if he cuts in and makes his mind up early, it doesn't come off like that. But I will say though, you made the right thing when you said about the overlap. But you have to understand, bro. If you just watch last season and how we started this season, you had both left backs just cutting inside on it.
Right.
No overlap, bro. It wasn't happening, and we know that was an instruction because nowhere ever would you ever see Robbo cutting in and not trying to do overlap. That's his move, bro. So obviously Gakpo's just going off what they were doing last season, bro. And now all of a sudden you got Kirkwood who's making a few overlaps, which obviously the gaffer said him to do, and that he's got to get used to it. And that, but I'm with you, like man. I don't think it's a problem having an issue with how Gakpo plays and that. And sometimes I think everyone goes overboard with it, but I do get it, man, because it's frustrating sometimes. Bro.
Yeah. And to even back up the whole thing about Ekitike getting into his way, where did Ekitike get his goal today? When he went down the middle, just directly down the middle, through him behind, he scores a goal.
Yeah.
So it coincides with the whole point.
Yeah. They did interchange a few times because I said to Enzo while I was watching the game, like there was parts where Ekitike ended up on the left wing and Gakpo was up front, and I didn't mind. I didn't mind. I don't know why. I don't know how many people have played football or playing football and stuff like that, but from what I get from people is they want people to be so stagnant, bro. Like, oh, your left winger, stay on the left wing all game, don't move, bro. Brother, if man interchange, it's fine, bro. Like the midfield did it all game today. Interchange. They didn't have Grav just in the
my issue is not even that Ekitike is on the way. My issue is that because we're not gelling yet, so it looks clunky. It looks like we're in each other's way. So I think that the more they start understanding each other, it'll click more. It's like, oh, okay, if he's here, if Ekitike is here, don't maybe pass him the ball to play 1-2, or I could play the overlap, or I could cut in for a shot. So it becomes a little bit more clear. It becomes a little bit automatic. Oh, he's here. Oh, I have two options: down the overlap, pass it for a 1-2, or shoot it, or play it out wide. Play it to the middle to either Soboslai, Verge, but not Verge won't be there, but Soboslai or Gravenberch, or switch it all the way to Salah, or switch it all the way to Frimpong and Bradley. Those things needs to become a little bit more automatic. It's not necessary they in each other's way. It's more like once you see that picture as a player, oh, okay, these are my options. Like you already know. Now he's like, oh, okay, here. Where am I going? Where am I going with it?
Well,
and then it becomes like
going to make a difference in it. Who's playing is going to make a difference because there was more space.
Yeah,
today.
true.
The reason why it wasn't clunky today is because the understanding was very easy. Ekitike dropped
yes.
But that's
especially the midfield they chose. Especially the midfield they chose.
That happened because Verts wasn't playing, bro. And we're not used to playing with that kind of 10. So Boszalai is box to box 10, bro. Yeah. So he's never in the way because most of his games focused on the right hand side.
Hobie got 10 lugs, man.
Most of Boszalai's games focused on the right hand side of the pitch. It just naturally happens, bro. So he's always over there, and he's probably about helping defend or at the top of the pitch. So he's always going to be okay like that. And because there was no Verts, where there was space when Gakpo cut in, there was space there. When Ekitike had the ball, there was space there. They got to get used to it, obviously, bro. And I'm not. That's one thing I'll give them time to work out on it because we don't have patterns of play like that yet. Today was the first time I saw the midfield with patterns of play with each other. When they did it,
it was beautiful, man.
It literally was McAllister to Boszalai, back to Grav, through ball, goal, simple.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I mean,
it was beautiful. But again, to me, we've played 5 games. And Savage, you'll appreciate what I'm saying because we're both Patriots fan, right? Mm-hmm. And Bill Belichick used to say, "You don't know what your team is until you've played a quarter of the way." Yeah. And we haven't played 10 games yet in the league. And all I'm saying is that I don't know who we are because it hasn't yet gelled for every single one of them, especially the newcomers. And then second, the way we lose a lead, it's not even you can't even complain about it because it's not necessarily a defensive issue because they don't get caught up, they don't get cut that easily, and then you're saying okay, then it's a midfield issue of giving up the ball in the wrong situation. and that's how it always been. We lack a physical, like even in the second half, so many times there were opportunity to counterattack, to make the right pass, and we don't. And then it deads it. And one of the things that it does is that it creates unnecessary pressure on your line. Your line, who thought, oh, we recover, we defended, we moving on, and then just by a flash, oh, we need to defend again. We need to reset up that line, and then that's creating an issue. That's creating a type of pressure that we don't need, because I guarantee you, if we can play, I said it in other streams with a Quasi, the moment that we can pass it to each other, as long as we can do the basic of passing each other in the midfield, we won't have a goal issue, because I think the defense is pretty good. It's just that right now, because we're not gelling, it looks wonky. It looks like we can be up 2-0 and lose and tie 2-2. So I think that's the biggest issue right now.
That's a simple pass, because I saw it with Gakpo. Gakpo made a pass, tried to put in, who it was at the time, I think it was Ekitike. He didn't get it, and then he sent it to Salah. Salah cut back, and he almost scored. Then when Isaac came in, Isaac tried to send it through, and it didn't go through. And then there was an instance where, and this is why I'm saying the experience of Salah. Salah, I think we lost the ball a couple of times, and then Salah got the ball, and instead of, you could see the fans wanted him to play it early, but instead of him trying to play the ball early, he said, all right, like, calm down a little bit, give it back and recycle the ball. And it's just those little simple passes in transition, because me personally, if Gakpo get that ball through to Ekitike, probably a goal. If Isaac gets that ball through, probably a goal.
Probably a goal.
So and then that's 4, right?
Yeah.
So we just like you say there, Carl, it's real simple, and it will get time. It will take time. It will come, because that's how Liverpool play. We are one of the most deadly, apart from PSG, and let's say Real Madrid, probably Barca too. We real good on transition. Like you have to know that. From I watching Liverpool for a good number of years now, and we have been real good in transition, if not the best in it. Right, so it's just those little first balls that real simple, and we inside.
Yeah,
but don't complain, guys. Celebrating, come on, five.
That transition.
This is not complaining, because there's nothing to complain. There's nothing to complain.
Come in. Just be patient.
That transition.
Sorry, Savage. What were you saying?
That transition was 4-on-2, blood. It did piss me off still. I can't lie, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, because it wasn't the fact that he tried the pass. Like, he didn't. In my mind, like, you don't need to try the pass, bro. Because Tarkowski and them man are not going towards you, but they're trying to track back in it. So I was like, carry the ball a little bit more and look up, bro. And you'll see there's 4 man running. Then you can make it. I know why he did it. Because if I was playing FIFA, I would have done that same move, bro. But FIFA is going straight to man. So, and then you're right, it's that one as well. JP's right. And there was another one as well, which like, people might not have spotted it because I think somebody was in the way, bro. But Verts passed it to Ekitike and he was right next to him. But Szoboszlai was in bare space.
Yeah.
Give him the ball, bro, and he's gone. So them kind of things, I'm going to give the boys grace on it. Not Gakpo as well, because he's been at the team, but the other players, I'm like, yeah, bro, look up a little bit more. There's gonna come a time where it becomes almost like, like I know where he's gonna be. That's I know where he's gonna be, and that's why on the right hand side with Szoboszlai and Salah, they have that now. They always know where. And when I watched Gravenberch speak after the game, I asked him about his goal. He just started laughing. He said, if you give the ball to Salah, just go in it, go. Because you
expect that vision from Verts to Szoboszlai.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes Salah does the lazy thing, what you said he did in the second half. In the first part of the game, even though he was good, there is this lazy cross. That's why I said, like, to be fair, unfortunately for Gakpo, he ain't been at the club as long as Salah, and he ain't scored as many goals as Salah. But Salah does it as well, bro. It's like very lazy, like, I'm just going to cross it here because someone's going to be there. There's going to be a point. There will be a point when Isak's there, and it will work. Like, there was was it Kirkers who put that cross across the floor?
Yeah.
Fired. And I was about to cross him, and I was like, actually, no, that's very good. All 3 of you are just standing there. And then it happened against Atletico as well. There was like, it was a shot from Ekitike, but it was slow. And I looked, and when it showed the replay, I'm like, there ain't no way that Salavert and Sabazalai are at the edge of the box, bro. Why is none of these gambled on going in the box? So when they get that, I think we'll get more goals then, and it should be a bit cushy, bro. But Slot needs
and
to
then
work
we're
on,
already scoring a lot of goals. We're already scoring lots of goals.
But Slot needs to work on coaching for longer than 45 minutes, though. Slot 4-5 can't be
Savage, quick question.
again.
Savage, quick question. Are you satisfied a little bit today, even if it's for 45 minutes of the football? Like,
no,
I know you've been complaining.
45 minutes of football we played, I thought was the best. 45 minutes
was the best.
We played all season.
Yeah.
I didn't want, even though I always call him Slot 4-5, I didn't want to believe that the second half he's going to do it again. And then I was trying to ignore the chat because they're asking me dumb questions, trolling me. Someone asked, has Slot made it to 55 minutes yet? And I ignored it. And I swear to God, bro, they went and scored in the 56th or something. I was like, nah, bro, you can't make this shit up. And then for the rest of the game, it was shaky, bro. But defending,
very shaky.
To be fair, though, defending is a part of the game, and we have to get. Sometimes we ignore that. Like if the man is defending great and we're playing against a good team, Kanate and Virgil was great. Kirkers was great. I know you might have costing Bradley in that, but to be fair to him, he had more to do than anyone else. So they were great.
Well, that's what the offense is for Everton. That's where they played. That's where they played. Yeah.
Second half, I think Grav faded a little bit. I thought he was great though, but he faded a little bit. Like there's a part where I'm like, it doesn't even feel like you're in the game anymore. And then there's the McAllister thing where it's like you keep the game ticking over, but sometimes he keeps the game ticking over so much that he ends up complacent and he moves at like 0 speed, bro. Like he moves at 0. I'm watching it. I'm like, you know in the equalizer when he slows.
He's not even jogging. He's not even jogging.
I'm watching a man run towards you, bro, and this geezer passes it with the man is like half an inch away from him. Then he passes it, bro, and I'm like, brother, you're killing me, bro. But then when obviously once I brought Curtis on that, bro, he's controlled the midfield again.
Yeah, Curtis played well, man. Played very well.
Yeah. Just like you said there, Savage, all the back four played well, and you know Van Dijk had Beto, and who's the young one who came in?
Barry was all right.
So Van Dijk and Kanate had Beto and Barry, and Kirkes had Ndai.
No, okay, but I have to say this, innit? I think Kirkes was really good, but you man start acting. Ndai was cold in the game, bro.
Yeah, he was cold. But what I say is like Bradley had the hardest job out of all of them to mark the talisman, right? And to me personally, he did well. You know, he had is like you're doing a group project. And why I have to get Grealish? Why me? You know.
Well, the worst thing about that is the ref wasn't helping Bradley. So I was worried. In my head, I'm like, Bradley's gonna get sent off in this game at some point. The way it's not Bradley's fault. So when I say, "Come on, Bradley, don't fall for that," I'm not dissing him, but I'm saying this is where experience comes in. Before the game you play, you know you're playing against Grealish. All of us fans know what Grealish is gonna do. You have to be smarter, bro. So doing little things like grabbing his arm and that, even though it's like defensive, you grab people's arm. You don't grab Grealish's arm. He's going to the floor, bro.
Go to the floor.
From a referee's point of view, the game's moving fast. He can't tell what force is on the grab. He can just see that you're grabbing him, bro. So I'm blowing the whistle. But I thought
but he's done a good job. He's done a good job for not falling for it. I think at times he did a good job of.
Well, he did fall for it. He just didn't get booked, bro. And it's not his fault.
No. I'm not talking about Bradley. I'm talking about the ref. The ref did do a good job of he was fair. He was fair. I would say he read it 100% of the time, but I think he was fair. He was very fair to both of them. And hey, just like Stephen A. Smith said, fair is where you judge pigs. So. But he was fair to them. He was fair to both challenge. He was fair. He was very judicious in knowing when he was just acting those fouls. So I didn't have too much complaint towards.
It didn't feel like a derby, though, did it? It didn't feel like a derby match today, bro. Like I don't know if it's
because 2-0. It should have again every single game we can look and say this should have been 4-0 before they even score. Every single game.
But it's coming.
Every single game.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
banned the word, damn it.
I'm looking at the Everton interviews right now, and Jack Grealish and David Moyes are complaining about refereeing decisions when Everton got a substantial amount of free kicks. Every time I turned and looked back, Everton got a free kick.
You want to know why he's moaning? He's moaning because the last 5 minutes of the game, That's when it was like, this should be Everton throwing, and it's not. It's them ones in it, but it's just, bro, they're lost in it. They're getting wound up about stuff, bro. They got way more referee decisions than we did, bro. Way more, bro.
Way more. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there, lads. Big up, man, to everyone. Appreciate you guys taking part in it.
Top of the league.
Guys, big up to the chat. Catch you guys in a bit.
Great feeling, man. Now we just got to watch the men them throw it away.
A City win.
Nah, you know what? I wasn't the same wavelength as your City win, but I just want them to tie each other, you know? So, they could both be mad. You know? A little bit more joyous.
So you know what? I'm kind of with you there, because at the beginning I was like, oh yeah, just let City beat Arsenal, but no, because City were going to run, bro.
Nah,
because I saw the way Haaland's playing already, bro, and he's ready, bro.
I need a young
All right, well, guys, listen, we're gonna head out. Big up, man.
Yeah, man.
Right,
Big up, man.
Peace out. Peace out to you and Savage.
Big up,
the
man.
panel. Big up to
Peace out.
people.
Peace.